Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how I personally learned how to speed bridge in around 30 minutes. So it's really not that hard in my experience. It's just getting consistent is the hard part. But yeah, this is sort of my technique that I used, and it might help you guys out because it really did help me out, because most of the videos I watched didn't help me that much. I mean, they were useful, but I learned it sort of just by trial and error. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, on to step one. Alright, so step one's gonna be to go on to any super flat world in creative. I just have this one world where I always practice bridging, so what you want to do is go onto that world and just choose the block you want. I'm just gonna do wool because it's easy, and you're using Bed Wars. I recommend doing that too because it's sort of just to get used to it. But what you want to do is just build up sort of 2 blocks, and once you build up 2 blocks, you just want to angle yourself, click F3 and angle yourself like this so that you can get sort of the right angle. And obviously this isn't that important. It's not like God bridging where you need to aim exactly on the block. It's just so that when you're starting early out, you know, like, because if I just give an example, if you aim like this, you end up just walking off the block eventually. You can also just do it by looking at it and sort of getting a feel for it. That's how I do it. Just once you do it enough, you just get a feel for like what the right angle is for speed bridging to not like fall off. And also what's nice about speed bridging is that you can just, if you're in the middle of a speed bridge and you mess up, like you're beginning to walk off the block, you can just change your angle and continue going, and it doesn't like mess you up as long as you're careful. Hold right click. Obviously there's other methods where you can, like, you know, spam click or whatever, drag click, but I recommend, at least personally, I think it's easier to just hold the button. So just hold right click and then start to normally just bridge, and then what you want to do is just start uncrouching and recrouching. And when you uncrouch and recrouch, at first you're going to be kind of careful and uncrouch very short like that, and that's fine. Just do whatever you're comfortable with. But as you practice more and more, you really got to just practice for like a good 20 minutes just doing this, just building up, doing this, getting it angled, and then just placing it and crouching and uncrouching until you sort of get a feel for what the timing is. Because once you get the timing down, it's literally nothing else. It's just holding right click and uncrouching at the right time. Okay, so step 2 is to find, once you're comfortable with sort of speed bridging quite a bit on the survival, or not survival, the super flat world, obviously make sure you're comfortable with it. If you still feel sort of uneasy, just continue doing it. You can practice it for a few days until you're sort of ready. Then I recommend going on any sort of practice server for bridging. So I'm just going to be going on Hypixel, but you can, obviously there's tons more that you can choose, and they're all just as good or better. Alright, so now that you're in bridging, just as you can see, there's now a void, so it becomes a lot more sort of real that you're actually bridging. When you're in a super flat world in creative, it doesn't really seem real that you're bridging, and it just feels like, you know, in creative. I mean, for me at least. So the next sort of tip I can give is if you want to go faster, you should try doing sort of more risky, where you uncrouch for a longer time, so that it looks really smooth. If you crouch and uncrouch like at the edge of a block, like I failed there, but if you do it right at the edge of the block, it looks really smooth and it is quite a lot faster. And then another thing that I like to do is if I need to go up, you can actually jump while like speed bridging. So you can just like do like that. I guess it's not really fast because you have to crouch. So there's probably a way you can like do it while still moving without crouching. But I like to just, you know, like double click or something with a Model O to just while I'm speed bridging, or just butterfly to just like go up and it just makes it a lot easier if there's like an enemy above to get there while speed bridging. Once you've done this for quite a long time and you've made it across the gap, my best time is 11 seconds and 700 milliseconds, which obviously is not that fast. You can probably get better than that really easily, but of course I've not really bridged on this server a lot. I have a faster method than what I showed you earlier, as since that clip I've gotten a lot better, as you can see by the fact that I just failed after 2 blocks. Anyway, as you can see, this just holding right click, you know, it's good and all, but wouldn't you like to be even faster? So now it's been like a month because I couldn't be bothered to edit the video, so now I can do it with clicking, and this is, as you can see, a lot faster. Like if I just do a full one, like a full bridge. Oh well, that happened. Anyway, if you just do a full bridge, it's quite a lot faster, and my time has improved a lot. So the things I've said earlier in the video, they were all correct, but it's still recommended to learn how to do it with timing, I'd say, because it's just so much faster in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion, it just is. So the way I do this method is you basically want to right click and then uncrouch. By the way, this has nothing to do with double clicking, I just like the way it sounds. But just click and then uncrouch. In rapid succession, like basically no delay between it. As you can see on my hand cam, it's sort of in the corner, you can see sort of the timing. It's just straight after I click, I uncrouch. And that's basically how you get the fastest method. Without doing, okay, that was 23 seconds because I was explaining, but this is much faster than just holding shift, and I think once you get decent at holding shift, of course, learn how to hold shift first, I would say, because then once you get the timing down for shift, then you can get the timing for right click. Otherwise, you're learning 2 things at once. It just gets way harder to learn than to just learn how to do the shift timing and then learning how to do this. If you have the glorious model O, you can kind of do like a mini god bridge at the beginning, so to get even better time like that. Although right now I'm messing up way more, obviously, because I'm recording, but you can go like that and then start speed bridging, and that's not really part of the guide, but you don't need a glorious model O either for this, but it's just way easier because you can just butterfly right click and get like 20 CPS and then easily just sort of, I don't know what this is exactly, fake god bridge, I guess, where you spam a bunch of blocks. That's just a little trick I learned to get a slightly faster time on the like the bridging on Hypixel. It's really not that important, and I don't recommend trying to learn it because it's not useful in games at all because it wastes all your blocks. Okay, so for the final step, I recommend you just join a normal Bed Wars game on Hypixel or any other server that doesn't have a ton of hackers. This is very important because playing with other players, lag, as well as many other things like pressure, can make it a lot harder to speed bridge properly. So I recommend just joining a different server, or not a different server, but a server with Bed Wars, so that you can actually practice speed bridging in a real game. Now, you may notice that this clip is recorded way later than the others, and that's because of the original recording quality was horrible. There might still be a few lag spikes, but hopefully it's better. I've been trying to fix it, but I didn't really want to spend like another 2 hours trying to fix it. So you'll have to live with there being a couple lag spikes right now. I just want to end off the video real quick because I didn't really have an outro. I had an outro and it had a billion lag spikes and it was really annoying to watch. So I decided to record it again like a month later when I actually had the motivation to edit it. So before this guy breaks my bed, I'm just gonna say that this channel is sort of me and my friend's channel. We're gonna try and make some more videos on there. I'm stuck here. I can't even stop my bed from being destroyed, and I just got another lag spike. But we'll be trying to upload more and have better quality content. Obviously, right now it's not that good because I keep getting lag spikes and dumb stuff. But I'll try to fix it by the next video. If you guys liked the video, you know, you can leave a like or sub. It's up to you. It just really helps us out and makes us want to make more videos. Because I have some other videos planned. guides, whatever, fun videos to watch. So maybe you might want to sub or like the video to, you know, tell us that you want us to make it. Anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you whenever the next video comes out. Hopefully with an actually non-laggy, nice looking video.